Hey guys, so today I will be reviewing Merrell sandals. They specifically are the Merrell hiking sandal. They're the hiking trail leather wrap sandals. I tried to find the full name for them, but because they discontinued them, like Merrell discontinued them, which I don't know why, but they did end up discontinuing these sandals. And as you can see, I've literally worn these sandals into the ground to the point to where they broke off, like one of the straps to the back broke off. Just, I don't remember where I was. I think I was hiking like up one of the like old Baldy Mountain or something in Austin, and the strap broke. So I thankfully had like a little metal clip that I ended up attaching it to the sandals, so I was able to finish the hike like uninterrupted again. But I was so sad when it broke. But I just absolutely love. I've been wearing these sandals for about 4 years now, and essentially they have been amazing. I wore them whenever I was thinner, and then I gained more weight, and they still, they still worked out fine, for me. And I really, really liked like how soft the leather was. I mean, it's 100% like pure leather. It's not vegan leather. So throughout the period in which I wore these sandals, like I was able to clean them. I was able to put like a leather oil on them to preserve them. Like I kept them in really, really good condition throughout the 4 years. I felt that the straps were not too tight. It has the Velcro area here where you could Velcro it, to size, like if you want it tighter, if you wanted it looser. I really, really liked the way in which it fit. It does not have like a high arch. It has a medium level arch. So it gives you just that support that you needed. I really, really loved at the time, like I wore it down, but at the time, this back part was actually higher. And I think that's why I really, really liked this particular sandals, because the back part was thicker. And so it made it to where, because I was a heavier girl, it didn't make my feet sore. It didn't make me feel sore later on, or make me feel like hurt me during my trails. So I've worn these on 12-mile hikes, 7-mile hikes, 5-mile hikes, and I've worn them all over the world. I took them with me to Peru, and it was a very, very rough terrain there to Peru. So I did a couple of 12-mile hikes in these while we were in Peru. High elevation, always very rocky. And I mean, the grip, it used to be way, way thicker, the bottom of the sole. And so like it was a great grip in between. But I love them, and I wore them all the way down to where now, unfortunately, like I have to get them replaced. I tried looking for the same exact pair, but they discontinued it. And so as a result, I will be getting the Teva sandals, specifically the Teva F1 or FI5 hiking sandals. I'm gonna put those sandals, like a screenshot of the sandals somewhere in this video so you can kind of see what they look like. I'm just waiting on them to be shipped, and then once I do like some hikes in them, I'll give you guys a honest review. But they were the closest sandals by reviews that I could find for women who are like curvier like me, who are heavier but still enjoy hiking. I stop a lot on my hikes to take breathers, but still I like to hike different terrain, rougher terrain, so it just depends. So I'll be able to take those sandals out on a hike after I've broken them in. I'll be taking them to Portugal and Spain, where I'll be hiking like the El Camino trail. But I really would have loved to have taken these sandals with me. They are the select. They claim to have that select grip, which I completely, wholeheartedly agree with. I looked at the newer Merrell, sandals, but they didn't really, I just, nothing really like stood out to me. I tried them on in REI, which is like an outdoor store, but I just wasn't, I didn't get the warm and fuzzies with them. So I think like if I were to find those sandals on sale, I would purchase them. But for the cost, I just didn't really get like the warm and fuzzy. Whereas I had tried on Tiva sandals at the REI store too, and I really, really found myself being drawn to the F15 sandals. So that's the hiking sandal that I'm gonna get. It's about $110. I did manage to find a discount code that I'll be able to use through REI, which is almost impossible to find. Plus, I'll be getting dividends back, so that's even more money that I'll be getting back from REI. So that code shockingly still works. It was actually from another influencer that I found on YouTube that goes hiking a lot, and she's a heavier girl too. And so I will give that a try and then give you guys like my full honest feedback on those sandals, just as I have these Merrell sandals. I'm butchering that. But anyways, these sandals lasted 4 whole years. I bought these 4 years ago. I would highly, highly recommend if you were able to find the sandal. I believe they sell them on eBay, but I don't really like buying used sandals and things like that. So I that's why I shied away from buying them again, because they only had them through eBay and they were used or like slightly used. I think that's what they advertise, like new condition. And I don't like when it comes to wearing like shoes and things like undergarments and things like that, where it's easy to get bacterial transmission and things like that. I typically shy away from that. Even though they clean them and they sanitize them, I like to have brand new sandals and things like that. So that's why I decided not to purchase these again used. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about my review of these sandals. If you like them. I mean, Merrell traditionally has really amazing sandals, but I just fell in love with the Tiva, F15 sandals at the time. I had worn several different types of Merrell sandals, but the ones that made me feel most comfortable because of the heel, like the thickness of the heel part, which was symbolic of what this used to look like before I wore it down. That was what made those sandals very, very comfortable for me, because I am a heavier girl, and it balances out my weight. So I'm heavier in the back. So I need more support in the back, in the heel area. Like having, an arch, high arch, medium arch, or having like a curvier first part of the sandal makes no difference for me. What really, really impacts me is having a thicker heel area to offset my weight. And this really plays a huge role in whether or not I can complete a hike that is 10 or more miles without being sore, without having sore ankles, without having, sore heels, sore feet, and getting cramps in my feet. I hated when my heel wore down in these, that I started to feel the cramps come in my back of my ankles. And, I hated feeling, uncomfortableness based off the shoe. So as you could see, this shoe developed cracks in it. So, I mean, you'll start to feel the difference in wear and tear. I felt it. So I started doing shorter hikes, but now I'm getting back into the longer hikes because I want to lose weight. So I'm going to start hiking more frequently, but it's hot in Texas. So I don't want to wear hiking boots all the time because it's hot. So the sandals are going to be very important to me. coming up in the next few months as spring starts to come around the corner. So anyways, I hope that you guys really enjoyed this review, and let me know what you think down in the comments, what kind of sandals you guys like, and what you guys wear out on the trail. All right, bye. Oh yes, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.